BizBeat, the insight you need. I'm Zheng Junfeng. How likely is a US economic recession? A recent survey by the Wall Street Journal has put the probability at 44% compared with just 18% in January and 28% in April. And 44% is a level that is usually seen only when an economy is on the brink of an actual recession. Such doubts have intensified after the US chair said that the US does face recession risks. Earlier this month, Jerome Powell warned that steep interest rate hikes could tip the US economy into recession and a soft landing appears very challenging. As the authority on US monetary policies, the Fed plays a critical role in managing recession. By raising interest rates aggressively, the Fed aims to curb demand and get back to 2% inflation from the current 40-year high of 8.6%. But there are areas that the Fed cannot control, such as global energy and food prices, tariffs, as well as supply chain disruptions. What does a recession mean? The US National Bureau of Economic Research defines it as a significant decline in economic activity, including manufacturing, employment, and other activity. The world widely accepts that the 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth is a recession. American people have already learned that their national GDP fell by 1.4% in the first quarter of this year. So if the second quarter GDP growth stays in the negative territory, then it's a recession. But most of the predictions are for positive growth for the rest of the year. In the IMF's last assessment in June, it expects US GDP to grow by 2.9% this year. But IMF Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva said America's path to avoiding a recession is narrowing. All of these raise a key question as to what are the consequences of a recession. Historically, recession means shrinking consumption and investment, millions of job losses, rising financing costs and debt problems, and of course, sharp erosion in stock prices. How long will a recession last? Historically, 11 months on average in the US, if you consider the period from 1945. But the bad news is that some major European economies, together with Japan and South Korea, are also showing recession risks. A global economic recession is a next-level story that will hurt everyone. We don't want that to happen, so we need to watch carefully the various indicators. Don't forget, the Fed's plan is decisively bring inflation back to 2% by late 2023 or early 2024. Even if there's no recession, a high interest period for nearly 2 years is something that will be tough for many.